Like a lot of times, I mean, how many in here, I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent, but how many in here know what prep is?
Oh, no.
2. Okay, so 3. Usually it's really big in the homosexual, as it pertains to men community. I hang out with a lot of gay men, so I heard about that. But it basically prevents you from getting HIV. A lot of people don't know that that's a thing, right? And so she is going to educate a lot of people about how that could be something that you take so that you don't get the disease to begin with. Anyway, so she's very, very talented. She's not going to talk about that stuff tonight. She's actually going to be talking about branding, diversifying, like finding your niche, merchandising, because that's another good thing about good. Man, I tell you what, like, there's nothing that this lady cannot do, okay? She's coming up with her own brand of lube. She sells toys. She has merchandise as far as shirts. She has been published in magazines. She talks at colleges. She has been like the little skit in between tracks for like a hip hop album. I mean, she's just amazing, and I'm so happy that she's going to be here and basically just help us be great too, because I think that she's great. So if you need any help with branding, merchandising, finding your niche, how to diversify so that you can make money in different areas, because just as a sexologist, she wouldn't necessarily be booked maybe in corporate America, but because she has things that can be more corporate or more casual, like tonight, then she has a whole lot more opportunity. And also she's a thought leader, which is one of the things that I always tell artists that they should consider being, especially if you're a musician. Like people, okay, I apologize to all the rappers. I'm about to use you as an example, and I'm probably going to use some like words that might be hurtful. As a rapper, people don't want you shoving your raps down their throat every fucking day. Just saying. So maybe having something else that you're interested in on your socials, like for example, I used to rescue pit bulls. So people who might not come to any of my hip hop shows or whatever might connect with me online because we have a passion for pit bulls. And then as they like me because of our shared interest in dogs, then now they see my events, and because they like me, they're gonna go to my events. So there's a whole group of people that I never would have been able to reach had I just talked about music, right? And so as an artist, I think it's just imperative that you also show that you're multifaceted, and you're also authentic and true to yourself, because nobody's perfect, and if you try to portray yourself as perfect, people aren't gonna like you, because nobody likes nobody likes that person. They really don't. So just showing people that you're human even helps. So, sorry. That's all I have. Rebel.
I'm ready. Thanks for that vivid intro, Callie. How y'all doing today? Hi, I'm Launchbox Collective.
Hi!
Woo! I love it. I love the energy. Even where we're few in numbers, we're big in spirit, right? Yeah. So once again, my name is Rebel Floor. I don't know how to classify myself as an artist. I like to sing everything. I have everything from R&B to rock on an album, but I'm not much of a talker. I'm trying to be a thought leader. My thoughts are poured into my music. The song I'm doing tonight is one of the songs I started, what helped me get out of my shell with music, and I was just at open mic. And before I was doing shows like this is called Break a Heart. And let's get it. There we go. My heart you wanna hold near. In the bedroom you're so sincere. I want the matches to be clear. Loving me can be fierce. I want some balance with your talent. I wanna be genuine about it and making no time to be weird. I'll show it to you, maybe I'll be clear. If you wanna break a heart, break your own, and don't need your name in my mind, no, no. You wanna break a heart, break your own. So, if you wanna break a heart, you wanna break a heart, wanna break a heart, then break your own. You wanna break a heart, wanna break a heart, wanna break a heart, then my heart is a rest. It's a bomb and it go tear. Forget the lames in the shed. I know you just listened to me about it, but the past still is rough. Bet you know it made me tough. I'm letting you know you can hate me, but I want you to know you don't play with me. Cause if you wanna break a heart, break your own. I don't need your name in my mind, no, no. You wanna break a heart, break your own. If you wanna break a heart, wanna break a heart, wanna break a heart, then break your own. You wanna break a heart, you wanna break a heart, wanna break a heart, then break your own. You made me wanna break your ankles. You touching the flesh, you know it's game over. You made me wanna break your ankles. Oh, you made me wanna break your face. Woo! Smashing on tables every day. Made me wanna break your face. Made love to make us today. You wanna break a heart, break your own. Don't need your name in my mind, no, no. You wanna break a heart, break your own. If you wanna break a heart, you wanna break a heart, you wanna break a heart and break your own. You wanna break a heart, you wanna break a heart, wanna break a heart and break your own. Thank you all. Once again, the next level floor. I have some shirts and stuff. I put out the. Will you cut the chat? Oh, that was cool. You are the DJ. Playing the box, playing the bangers. But before Miss Goody comes up and educates us on how to be a brand, I want to be an example of myself. I have some stuff about my music. I put out an album this past January called Watch Me While I Bloom, which is basically my metaphor for life, just for my music journey, just watching my own self bloom as I grow and do more. But without further ado, get on up here. Oh wait, Callie?
No, Goody, go ahead.
Yeah, it's you.
I think I'm watching that.
Yeah, I want to learn from thought leaders such as yourself so I can better do my thing.
Thought leader, that's dope. Okay, so what's up, y'all? My name is Goody Howard. I'm gonna introduce myself the way I normally introduce myself, and I'm gonna tell you about me and what I do and why I'm standing here. My name is Goody Howard, MSW, MPH, because student loans matter. My pronouns are she, her, and boss, and I don't code switch and I cuss a little bit. That's how I introduce myself anywhere I go, so they set the expectation, right? You need to know what you're getting when you get with me. You'll get these profanities and master's degrees. All
right now.
But I am a sexologist, educator, and consultant, and they're like, yo, sexologist, huh? That means the scientific study of sex. So I'm gonna tell you the ways that I show up in my industry, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm up here. So I do pleasure development, which is exactly what it sounds like. I sell the pleasure tools and I teach the workshops. I have oral sex workshops, and I have a workshop called Rideology, which is exactly what it sounds like. And I sell the toys, and I have t-shirts that say things like, you know, get on their dick, not on their nerves, and penis genius and things like that.
Oh.
And so that is the pleasure development, right? Then I do professional development. So I speak at colleges and on campuses and for companies around different things. I've been booked by Meta to do sex orientation and gender training, to do navigating pronoun training. I've been booked by T-Mobile to do navigating pronouns in the workspace, reducing microaggressions, etc. And then I'm on every college campus. I'm doing sex trivia. I'm teaching sex ed for social workers. I'm teaching sexual health as public health. I'm doing all those things, right? I just got to sign my contract for Essence last week, so I'll be at Essence doing some things, right? And so that's the professional development, right? Then I do pleasure professional development because my bachelor's is in business, right? So I help aspiring, emerging, and established sexuality educators hit their first 100,000 in sales. Right? So those are the three ways that I show up. What Callie was talking about was diversifying your income streams, because we should all be clearing six figures. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you paint toenails. If you do pedicures for a living, you can make six figures without even touching feet for real. You could have a pedicure class online. You could have your own nail polish line. You could teach other people how to do it and record it online so it just kind of automates. You could sell courses for things. You don't even have to touch feet for real if you do pedicures. Then when you go back to doing your pedicures, you're charging more because you're already an established thought leader in your industry. I got a whole nail polish line. If you want me to touch your feet, yesterday's price is not today's price. Right? If you're a singer or a rapper, you can help, create workshops, come up in here, book a workshop, and charge for tickets, and you're teaching people how to write rhymes or do creative writing workshops. What you have to do is step back from the front line of your passion. So you're a rapper. What are the other things that you can do to diversify how you show up and make money, but still being true to a rapper? Right? As a sexologist, I can step back and teach as a master level social worker, social work classes, and I charge them for them. I am a certified CE provider for social workers. So my workshops, they can pay whatever and they can write it off on their taxes. So I can charge whatever because I'm connected to their licenses. I'm gonna do sex trivia on college campuses because some people don't know that semen and sperm are two different things. Some of y'all didn't know that. I'm gonna give you a free one. Semen is what the sperm swims in. Oh. I knew that. Right? So that's why I do sex trivia, because people don't know that. So I'm on campuses doing that kind of stuff. I book companies. I even have this thing where I review your intake paperwork for medical professionals and doctors and therapists. I review their intake paperwork to make sure it's inclusive. I charge $500 for that. That's diversity. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm still being true to a sex educator. I'm still showing up in that space. Callie was talking about the PrEP stuff, right? I specifically talk about PrEP for Black women and women of color. PrEP is basically birth control for HIV. You take it, it's a 99.9998 chance that you cannot acquire HIV. So if you're outside and you in these streets and you're shooting up clubs, or your club is being shot up, you're shooting the dice. But at least if you're on PrEP, you know what it ain't. It might be Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day, but you know that you're not, you didn't acquire HIV, right? And so I go around talking about Black women. I have a grant that pays me $135 an hour to talk to Black women about PrEP. And I'm still being true to a sex educator, a sexologist, right? They don't even have to pay me to come talk to them. I'm already paid by the grant. So that's even more incentive because people want to book me for free. And then when I get in the door and they experience what I bring, oh, what else do you do, sis? What else you got going on? What other talks do you give? Right? Because I came in on this other thing. So finding grants that'll help you fund things. Teaching people what you can do is another way to diversify. And I always say, if it's not accessible, it's not revolutionary. And I consider myself a revolutionary. The thought process is that if you teach something, record it. Come to the launch box and record it and host it online and sell it. Then you don't gotta repeat yourself. And what you can do is have a monthly Q&A for all the people that bought it that month, where you come in and answer all their questions and then sell them some at the end. Even if it's a t-shirt. You see what I'm saying? You have to diversify. So just being a rapper, you can go back, take a step back and teach stage presence, eye contact, and nonverbal communication to young men. If you're a male rapper, young women if you're a female rapper. If you want to learn the women stuff, me and y'all can teach us that too. Right? But you still are an artist, you're still a performer, you're still a creative, you're still a rapper, but you're taking a step back and helping your community. And you can get grants for that. So then you actually can be free and accessible to folks. Figuring out what you can do. If you're a producer, teach other people how to produce. Sell, I can say little, that's the, I didn't mean to say little. I didn't mean discount. But you can make they had to do the light beats or make beats or whatever. You can do all kinds of stuff. I have a homeboy that's a DJ. He's a world-renowned DJ. He has a DJ school here in Dallas. Then he took it a step further. His name is Jake Litt. He's my daughter's kind of father. But anyway, he took it a step further and now has a Spin the Spectrum autism DJ school. There's grant funding for that, right? There is Medicaid funding. There is medical compensation. He has diversified how he shows up, but he's still a DJ, right? And even more impactful than just the school, he is doing therapy for folks on the autism spectrum, right? So thinking about the ways you can diversify is what I'm here to talk about, which is what I'm talking about. Hopefully it's helpful in some way. I loved what the guy that was up here when I first came in, he was talking about don't be annoying and follow up and do your research and all that things. You will never realize when you build those kind of relationships. I have relationships with colleges in the Berkshire Mountains because they saw me speak at a conference and I followed up and followed up. And now when they book me, I'm doing 3 things because they fly me away to the Berkshires. So when I hit the campus, I got 3 different things I'm teaching on campus, so that's 3 different booking fees because I built the relationship of following up and reaching out and learning. So all of that stuff is integral into when you're trying to diversify your stuff. So no matter what you're doing, like sis was up here singing, she got shirts. You know what I'm saying? You can make some stickers or some lyrics to break your heart. That's, you know what I'm saying? You got something there. You know what I'm saying? But have other ways to get people's money and be easy to sell to. When the guy was talking about links in the email, you send links in the email. You don't want to have to go and download or click on a PDF and click that. You can include it. But when you put the links in the email, you make yourself easier to sell to. So in my footnote, in my signature on my emails, I have a picture of me and it's got like all my contact information, but it's got clickable buttons that I've added on the side. Schedule a meeting, work with Goody, bio, headshots. It's in my signature for everybody to have, you know, so they can automatically follow up with me if I don't get back to them in time. Making sure that you are easy to sell to. I don't want to have to go through 3 steps. I don't want to click your link in your bio, have to read for the right button. You have to be easy to sell to. You need to take all forms of communication. I bought some of this 4-pack weed up here. Bought some of that. I don't know what it's called, but it's delicious. Cali Sober. I bought some of that, and I was just like, we were talking about when people order drinks and stuff like that. But I bought that, and then she was like, I was like, do you take cash or card or whatever? She was like, oh, we take everything. And I was like, I took Walmart to Walmart once for booking fees because this lady didn't trust banks. But I was easy to sell to, right? So want to make yourself accessible. Make sure you have a business banking account that you keep separate from your personal bank account. I'm talking to myself here too. But have pay buttons, have donate buttons, have all the things. Make sure that you are accessible in the ways that you want to show up, and then research, take steps back from your talent to figure out what else you have to offer to the world to capitalize on that. If you're a singer, you're a front man, you have stage presence. So maybe figure out a way to kind of teach people that or guide people that way. And you can have an event up here in charge at the door and people will come and learn from you. I have a lubricant coming out. I work with a black cosmetic chemist and we created an amazing water-based lubricant because I'm a sexologist. It makes sense for a sexologist to have a lubricant. That's me not having to teach a class, open my mouth, do a workshop, and the lubricant is for sale everywhere. Right? So we talk about diversifying. Think about products you can create, workbooks, workshops, decks, clothing, any other things, topics that you're knowledgeable about, music theory, the state of, if you're a rapper, the state of hip hop today, you know, whatever. You can show up as guest lecturers in colleges based on your subject matter. If you're a rapper, you can still talk about the history of hip hop. You can talk about hip hop's impact on politics. Hip hop, like you can leverage your formal and informal educations. So don't think that if you're not making money if you're a singer and you're not making money as a singer, then your dream is dead and you can't live your dream. And you have to have a 9 to 5 your whole life and all that good shit. That's not the case. You can't, and nobody has just one income stream. And you can have diverse income streams by still showing up and being true to your talent and your passion. Which was my point. All right? My name is Goody. I am at Ask Goody, ASKGOODY, anywhere likes can be clicked, because people ask Goody things. And thank y'all for actually paying attention and engaging with me. Until next time, be good or be good at it, baby.
I told y'all she was good. It's actually in her name. So there's that. We're gonna go ahead and let Rebel do another song because by popular request, she has been asked to do so. So y'all put it back for Rebel.
Well, that definitely taught me something because I am a creative that also does have 9 to 5, and it is for the birds. So this and that and other things that Miss Goody told me about can help me pay my bills. I'm trying to do it. For real, I am. But yeah, I'm ready. I think it was funny. My friend wanted me to sing again. He's not even here.
Okay,
You say you needed me more, but you get there.